God damn, man. This movie just made me angry, man. I was never disappointed with the movie that much in my life. I was sitting like that an entire movie. I was face palming entire movie, man. What the fuck was that? Okay, I'm just gonna go through the review right now. Okay, I don't care. I'm just gonna go through the review while playing the Dauntless. So, yeah. So, first things first. The big secret that people were guarding while doing a trailer. This is the minor spoiler, by the way, which is sad. Like, people were guarding this as a secret, and it is revealed like in a title crawl, man. Like in the Star Wars title crawl, the thing that is like writing out, oh, in a galaxy far, far away, something like that. Palpatine is alive. Like, they're just saying this right away. Palpatine is alive. This is the minor spoiler because they say this in a trailer, but it's keeping it like a secret. Oh shit! No, he's not that just like keeping him like as a secret or something like that. No, he's like, oh, he's alive, and the first like 50 seconds into the movie, Palpatine is like, oh yeah, I'm alive. What the fuck, man? What the fuck was that? What was the point of previous 2 movies if you're just alive sitting right there? You could literally just watch Force Awakens, forget about Snoke, like skip all the parts where Snoke existed, skip it right away, just skip it, and imagine that Luke is dead. That's it. Skip it right away and imagine that Luke is dead. Skip Last Jedi entirely. Just skip Last Jedi entirely and watch this last movie. And you would not skip a single thing. Like, this movie is doing... It's made in the way that Last Jedi did not exist. Like, it was not there. This is how shitty this thing was. They act like Last Jedi did not exist. Like, at all. How shitty is that? Come on, man. Last Jedi was not the great Star Wars movie, but it was okay movie. And dude, the amount of filler content made just for fans in this movie is astonishing. Astonishing, man. It's like the thing that, like, I don't know what one of the reviewers said. I think Angry Joe said, or like someone said this. Like, it seemed like they went through the Reddit, the things they didn't like in The Last Jedi, that went through entirely of the list and just said, okay, we're gonna use this, we're gonna use this, we're gonna use, oh, you know what, we're gonna use all of this. And they just crammed everything inside. The movie is going incredibly fast, like that, like fast. Okay, they're here already. Oh fuck, they're there already. Oh shit, they're flying here already. Well, what the fuck is happening? Like, it is going so fast. And they didn't get rid of extended universe stuff and use some of... Yes! Like some of it. Not entirely, but some of it, yes. But the shit was incredible, man. It was like going fast, like quick. Okay, we're here. Oh, no, we are there. We're here. We're here already. Okay, 1 planet, 2 planets, 3 planets, 5 planets, 6 planets. Dude, what the fuck is happening? It was going so quick, so fast. The pacing was all over the place. And then there was one sequence... Like, I say like Canto Bites 2.0, if you remember from The Last Jedi. The thing that no one remembers. Do you remember Canto Bite? Like, I was not remembering this at all until I watched this again. I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit happened. The same thing with the, I don't know, other thing. I cannot say this again. There was new characters introduced. And, okay, there's the blue purple part. I'm gonna get this. There was new character introduced, and like, for the first second, she's like, I don't give a fuck about the resistance. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. And like, literally 2 minutes later, okay, oh, I'm gonna fight for your cause now. Like, and with these 2 minutes, nothing has happened. Like, literally nothing except talking. Other characters talking. Like, they talked a bit, and now this character is like, yep, I'm gonna help you now, because, yes, your cause is good. Look, where did this come from? What the fuck, dude? is this made like for kids? Like, is this like really made for kids? I'm not explaining this really good, but I'm trying my best. I never did a movie review, but this shit was awful. And like revelations in the end, like whatever, the revelations, there was not even in the end. Like whatever was happening in the first two movies, like all the secrets, it was not even explained in the end of the movie. It was explained like literally in the first like 90 seconds of the movie. Like then he didn't even try to keep something a secret or something like that. First 90 seconds was explained everything except for the Rey's origins. Yes, they decided to explain Rey's origins in like I don't know, a bit later, even though like it was obvious like from the very beginning. Oh boy. And they did it, and the things that they said in the first like 6th, 7th episode, the 8th episode about the Rey, they're like, nope, we're just gonna scrap that. She's gonna be this one now. Oh boy. And now we're gonna introduce the new force powers because of that. And now we're gonna just forget some stuff that happened and do this some things that, well, you didn't even care. Dude, fuck, man. Like, I was expecting so much, and the things could have been handled real good. And like entire movie feels like entire trilogy separately. Trust me, if they had done this movie like in 3 movies, if they had like ignored the Last Jedi, didn't make the Last Jedi and divide this movie into the 2 movies, if they had done this, it would have been like far better movie, far better, and it would have been better than Last Jedi and this movie combined. The characters, really, they didn't even reveal the old character's story. Yes, I don't know about Kylo's past, anything except it was shown. Yes. You know why? Because Kylo's past and stuff is explained in the comics. What a fucking bullshit is this? Yes, Kylo's past is explained in the comics. Not in the movie, in the comics. And yeah, Kylo's past. There are Knights of Ren in the movie. There are Knights of Ren in the movie. And you know who these Knights of Ren are? Yeah, me neither. Who the fuck are these guys? They just show up. They walk around with Kylo Ren, just looking cool and like fucking brutal. And that's it. And they fight occasionally. They just do like few kicks. And that's it. Like they kick a few times. That's it. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you're explaining the first, like, 7th episode was like Master of Knights of Ren. Now, who the fuck are those Knights of Ren? They're like dudes, and they're not even a Sith. They're not even a Sith. They are not Force wielders. Dude, they're not showing any sign of the Force. They're not a Force wielders. They're dudes with clubs. They're dudes with sticks. Not even the lightsabers or something similar. Remember the fight scene from the Last Jedi, the Emperor Palace, the Snoke's Palace? There where the guard had like at least something reminiscent of the lightsabers? No, there was nothing like that. They were like dude with big sticks and clubs and like hammers and punching stuff. That's it. It's I don't know if it's a spoiler. No, that's not a spoiler. That's a fucking piece of shit. It's not a spoiler. It's a shit. I'm so disappointed, man. This is like awful thing. And again, I'm gonna tell this again. As a movie, if you sit down this and watch this as a completely separate thing, if you're not a Star Wars fan or just doing something, if you don't care that much about Star Wars, it's not a bad movie. It's not bad. It's spectacle, it's fun, it's like, it's okay. It's not a bad movie, but as a Star Wars, it's fucking atrocious. it's bad Star Wars movie. And believe me, Last Jedi was far better Star Wars movie than this piece of crap. Last Jedi was far better Star Wars movie. Force Awakens were far more better Star Wars movie. Because for some reason, like, Rey is having a fucking, like, a star killer. If you have played the Star Wars Force Unleashed, star killer levels of force power. She's like training fucking insanely powerful. And Palpatine, okay, I'm gonna talk about Palpatine now. Yeah, he's in the movie, so there is nothing to hide from here. And for some reason, he's like, we know that he's powerful. Like, we know that he's powerful, man. He's very powerful from the Star Wars movies, from all the previous Star Wars movies. But dude, he was like, fuck, like, even this shit, the Valkorian, were like, dude, what the fuck is this? The both of them would be like, oh shit, he's like insanely powerful. This dude was like god level powerful, man. Like, insane powerful. Like, I was like, what the fuck was that? How the fuck did he get that much power? I'll never forget the fight in the Snoke throne room, where it was saved by the power of the plot. Nicholas was able to kill them like 5-6 times. Dude, trust me, this thing happening in the Snoke's palace was okay. Compared to shit happening in this movie, it was okay. I watched the Last Jedi after I watched the Rise of Skywalker. The Rise of Skywalker. And, dude, the things here, like, compared to the things in the Last Jedi, compared to this shit, is good. They're good. I'm giving a slack, like, I'm giving a break to the Rise of to the Last Jedi. They did what they could do. They did okay. They did okay. Compared to shit that was happening there, they did okay. I'm really tempted now to go to the spoilers, because the shit with the spoilers happening. Come on, man. Oh boy. And remember Rose? Do you remember Rose from the Last Jedi? Remember that Asian-looking girl that was running around with a fin? Do you remember her? She was a big part of the Last Jedi. You know what? She was seen once in an entire movie. She was like there, oh, we won or we lost. I don't remember, like, the thing that she said, like something. She said something. Oh, we can do like that. Oh, and there is one thing in the end. She was like, oh, I'm gonna talk from the Finn's comms now. And that's it. That was all she is in the entire movie. And remember the characters from The Last Jedi? The other characters from The Last Jedi that were introduced? Only one of them is there. Remember the woman that said, like, in The Last Jedi, that, oh, Leia has been injured and, like, our beloved princess is alive or something like that. The one who announced the new admiral, the, like, old looking woman. Remember her? Yeah. She was seen once there only, like, or twice. Yeah, the retarded part with the movie with the slaves. Oh, yeah! The part with the slaves. Yeah. There is nothing about that. Like, nothing. Like anything at all. And do you remember the part where they say, oh, we're gonna send this message to everyone in the galaxy and they're gonna come to help us? And they ended the movie without anyone coming? Yes. The ninth movie started and still no one's there. Like, no one. Dude, like, now what I'm talking this and telling all of this and trying to explain all of this, it feels like the movie is even more shit that I remember now. God damn it, dude. This movie made me so angry. This movie made me so angry, man. I was like I was I love my wife. I'm holding her hand while I'm watching the movie. Like just because I'm a romantic guy, I'm holding my hand. For the half of the movie, I took off her hand, got it with another hand, and was holding my head like that. Entire movie. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh shit, why? Why did you do that? I put like my other hand with her hand. I was like face palmed myself with the right hand. It was that bad. I could do this with the left hand, but still. Dude, that was so bad. I need some water. I need some water. This part is going to be uploaded as a YouTube video, as my review. Trust me. I'm ranting for 10 minutes now, or 15 minutes. This movie is shit. I don't know what can I talk about this without spoiling the movie. What else can I talk? Yeah, everything was a disappointment. Like, the thing was, I'm trying to remember the stuff that is less disappointing. But I don't know, like there are some expansions with the Sith. There are some extended universe stuff in the Sith part. But it's so shit, man. Like with this, like Palpatine explaining some stuff with the Sith, and like majority of the stuff is the bullshit. Well, watching The Last Jedi, I don't know what I'm supposed to want to watch. Dude, I don't know. Just don't have any expectations, man. Don't have any expectations. Try to watch this as neutral as you can. But you cannot. Trust me, you cannot watch this shit as a neutral. It's so bad. Especially if you're a Star Wars fan. If you're not Star Wars fan and you don't give a fuck, okay, no problem, man. You're gonna have some fun. This is a forgettable movie. Like, and dude, the new characters. Okay, I explained the one new character. Did you watch the trailers? Do you remember the one part where they were like running with the horses on a Star Destroyer? If you remember this, then cool. They introduced the character just because to have this. Only for that. Only for that. They introduced a new character because she had a horses. Oh, like, what the fuck? Was this an entire payoff? Was this an entire payoff of this character? And like, I'm gonna give you a minor spoiler, like very minor spoiler, because yeah, this character is an ex-stormtrooper as well. And she's like, yeah, I was ex-stormtrooper. Like, oh, okay, we'll get this. This sounds interesting. Like, this sounds cool. Okay, where will they go with this? And it was like, they landed on a Star Destroyer, and this is the very minor sport. There is nothing big with this. They landed on a Star Destroyer, and they said, and then the guy said, okay, jam their speeders. Okay, it turns out there is a thing that they can actually jam the speeders, like from the distance. Like they can jam the speeders. Okay, there's this thing. Okay, now I get it. It turns out there's this thing they can jam the speeders, and then, oh sir, we can't. And then why? Because they don't have a speeders, and they're riding on the horses, on the fucking horses with the tasks on the Star Destroyer. That's it. That's an entire payoff of the character. And yes, she did some things other than that, but that was the most important thing while she was there, because they cannot jam the horses with fucking tasks like quill shot horses. This is sad, man. This is very sad. And the stuff they did for dude, the fan service, the stuff they tried to please the fans. They tried to please the fans, And like for the first time in an entire trilogy. First time in an entire trilogy. Okay, I'm gonna give you a bit like backstory, like before I'm gonna tell you anything about this. Like in episode 4, like Han, Luke, and Leia, they met there all together, and they were doing the missions together, basically. Okay, they are running the quest together, right? In The Empire Strikes Back, they were together. They go through all the shit together. In the Return of the Jedi, they went through the shit all together, right? Right. In The Force Awakens, Poe met Finn. Finn met Rey. They were not together, basically. They didn't meet together or something. They didn't walk together. They did new missions together or anything. Okay. In The Last Jedi, Rey went solo and did her solo quest. In... dude, I don't know how to explain this. In The Rise of the Skywalker, for some reason, they are now best buddies and know each other well. And they're doing missions together like Han, Luke, and Leia did together. And the Chewie is with them as well, doing the stuff. And yeah, they're a merry band of the team. And they're like such a good friends and doing this stuff together. Where the fuck did this came from? How the fuck did Rey know Poe like that? How the fuck? Oh yeah, there were Chewie as well. Chewie and Rey were together as well. Yeah, right. I don't know, dude. I want to talk like a lot more stuff. And I don't know. I can't spoil this if you want, but just watch the movie. If you're planning to go to the cinema to watch the movie, then yeah, sure, I will not spoil this. But if you're not planning to go to the cinema and just watch this, wait for this, dude, I will not waste your time. I will spoil this right away. But no, I'm not gonna spoil this. Just remember that movie is not good. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, I will just quit ranting about this and just... I will give a rating for the first time in my life. I will give this a 6 out of 10 as a standalone movie. Just a movie. 6 out of 10 as a standalone movie. And 3 out of 10 as a Star Wars movie. Like, definitely 3 out of 10. I'm not gonna say this is like, oh, the worst movie ever. No, it's still a movie. Even for the Star Wars movie, it's something. It's not that it's like better than nothing. Like, oh, I prefer to not have a movie at all. Like, it's a movie. It happened. But yeah, it's that. But boy, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed.